Hello, friend, and welcome back. Looks like we're about to actually finally get into the Guardian's Tower, I think. We actually made a bridge to it. Or to whatever this thing is called. I mean, I think it's the tower. And hopefully Crow's alright. Really hate...
It's been a long journey getting here, but this is it. The end of the road. All I have to do now is figure out how to get up into the tower. I thought I'd already passed the 3 trials. There's always something. I guess it's not supposed to be easy.
Really hope Crow's okay. Also, she said it. She said it's been the longest journey. Is that water? Where?
I guess this must be the Well of Making. It's not as imposing as I thought it would be. Not even close. It's the Well of Making. It's very deep and very clear, and obviously magical.
Really strange. I don't know. Put the stone disc in there? Okay. It's a hand?
The water has shaped itself into a hand.
Oh, it's a hand made of water. Okay, interesting. Give it a high five. That's what Adrian looks like?
Thank God you came. I thought you were lost for good.
My path here diverged from yours. You had to pass the 3 trials.
You were right in warning me. This place is like a Freudian nightmare. The first psychologist to arrange field trips here will rake in a fortune. I mean, talk about shock therapy.
It is a sacred place. Only the chosen few can pass through the desolation.
You didn't
Why
react
didn't
at
my
all.
hand work on the Well of Making? I mean, I passed all the tests, right?
That is a mystery. You are to be the 13th Guardian, are you not? The balance has picked you. Your hand should have unlocked the tower, like mine did.
Why did it still react to your hand?
Even though I left the tower, I am still the current Guardian, and I will continue to be until you go through the ritual and take my place. Hold on. I think we're about to move. The tower is letting us in.
Oh no. Who's hanging below? How did they even get under?
I never thought I would see this place again.
It's Was it always this cold?
I do not know. When I was here last, I did not feel much at all.
Well, I'm freezing.
I mean, that's probably why he's wearing a
I
hoodie.
spent more than 1,000 years in this tower, and yet I cannot remember ever feeling warm or cold. Being Guardian, there is just the balance, and our duty to it.
You didn't feel anything?
There are no emotions. Emotions interfere with the balance. I was the conduit between magic and logic, between chaos and order, and I had to be clean.
That sounds horrible.
It never felt that way. I was content, as far as it was possible for me to be content, until the very end when I became restless.
That's when you left the tower?
I had no choice. The balance forced me out. I was polluting the flows that passed through me, through this room, and it was time for someone to succeed me.
So now it's my turn to be Guardian.
Are you afraid?
I've never been so afraid in my life. 1,000 years. Everything will be gone when I'm done. My friends, my family, dead. My world probably changed beyond recognition.
I know, April. I have experienced this myself. When I returned to Stark, I could not believe that all the things I knew, the memories of a life that I recalled as clearly as if it were only yesterday, they were all gone. I was lost, alone, dying, until the Vanguard picked me up from the street and imprisoned me. It shames me to say it, but that was a relief. To be fed, to sleep comfortably, to be warm. You have every right to be afraid. But consider this. Your sacrifice will be the salvation of mankind, of two worlds. What greater gift is there? What greater reward than to know you are like a god?
Believe me, I could do without the reward. If there was any other way, I'd embrace it in a second. But I won't shy away from this either. If it is my destiny, then so be it.
Good. To wish for the loss of dreams and emotions would be wrong. But to acknowledge it in the face of your fears, this proves you are ready.
Okay. So, what now? What do I do?
Just walk to the edge of the disc. The tower will know what to do. If you are the new Guardian, the tower will embrace you.
All right, here it goes. 1,000 years. Now what? Nothing's happening.
You are right. Then it is as I suspected.
What? What did you suspect?
That you are not the one chosen to take my place in the tower. You are not the 13th Guardian.
If I'm not, then...
I think I may be able to answer that question, Miss Ryan.
Not that voice again.
You? How the hell did you get here?
You didn't think your little games back at the station would fool anyone, did you? Aside from those moronic and useless guards. It puzzles me why Mr. McAllen could be such a visionary and yet be so lacking in his comprehension of human nature to surround himself with brainless louts.
Probably because he's a dragon.
Maybe because he wasn't human.
He was not. That would explain a lot. If he was not human, then what was he?
You mean you didn't know? He was your boss, and you had no idea who you were working for. How pathetic can you get?
Don't toy with me, child. Don't you dare toy with me.
I don't. I do not know what came over me. I'm not prone to anger, In fact, I'm usually quite incapable of it. Must be the environment that's... I don't feel quite right. Like there's something in here that's calling to me. What are you doing to me?
I don't know what you're talking about, Gordon.
No matter. I can ignore this. It's so hot in here. Don't you feel it? The heat?
I'm freezing. Maybe you should lie down for a minute or two.
Maybe you should lie down, Miss Ryan.
Ooh, got him.
I actually have a good reason to be here, but you do not. After all, you are no longer a candidate in this race, are you?
I may not become the new Guardian, but neither will you. The balance will never accept you.
Don't be so sure, April. That's your name, is it not, April?
Do you not know my name by now?
Yeah.
I will be the Guardian. The balance will have no choice. Not with you and the previous Guardian gone. And there's something here, isn't there? Someone's calling my name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. No. Not that. Not here. You brought it here, you stupid bitch!
Stop.
Adrian's not gonna be able to hold out against Gordon forever. Gordon's the stronger one. He'll win if I don't do something. It's not a window. More like a mirror or a portal, with swirling blue mist outside and decorated with an image of a flaming eye. It's not a window. More like... It's a large disc with a ring around it, made out of two stone serpents biting each other's tails. One of the serpents has almost completely swallowed the other. It's a dragon's head.
This is the thing every time a chapter changes. I'm just saying. Okay. Throw the monkey at him. No? Okay. Crow? I don't know what he would do here, but...
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Alright. I guess this?
No, stay away from me. Don't. No.
They did say he was split in half and that Chaos Vortex was part of him. It was him.
What happened to him?
I'm alive again. You gave me back my life.
I did? You don't sound like yourself. Are you okay?
I do sound like myself. And I'm better than I've ever been, April. I'm whole again.
So it worked? The joining of two halves?
Magic and logic. Order and chaos. I'm in balance now. I am balance. And it's glorious. I'm sorry for what I did to you, April. And to you, sir, I'm sorry for everything.
It wasn't you. Not all of you, anyway.
Yeah, it was part of him.
It was me, but it misguided me. I wish I could undo all the harm I've done to both worlds. Both as Gordon Holloway and as the Chaos Vortex. But I can't undo my actions. All I can do is make sure they'll never happen again. And the only way to ensure that is by becoming the Guardian.
You? The Guardian?
It's my destiny, April Ryan, not yours. I was born to be the Guardian. And although the Vanguard almost managed to prevent that from ever happening, they didn't succeed. And now, I'm ready. Thanks to you.
But what about me? If I'm not going to be the Guardian, then who am I?
That's something I cannot answer for you, April. Only you can do that. But I don't think the universe is done with you. You are important. Just not in the way you imagined.
He speaks the truth, April. He is to be the Guardian now. It was always his destiny, even though it was taken from him by the Vanguard. We will begin the changing of the guards now, Gordon. And you, April, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, your kindness.
Okay, stop. You're making me feel very self-conscious. I only did what had to be done.
Which is more than most people would have done. Your journey here will be remembered, April Ryan. Remembered and retold for all time.
Right now, I'm only concerned about what's coming next. Where do I go now? Where can I go?
That is your choice to make. But do not fret. This world will never hurt you again.
How do I get back to Stark? Or Arcadia, for that matter?
Walk. Walk until you are outside, and then go back inside. It is easy from here. You can go anywhere you wish.
I guess then that this is goodbye.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, why not? It's not an impossible thought. Anyway, you guys have an important job to get to. Don't let me hold you back.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. So that's the end of that. Funny. I feel almost melancholy, despite everything that's happened. I'm actually gonna miss this adventure. After all, what am I doing now? Going back to school? Live like nothing has happened? Like I'm just a normal person? Well, it's a long way home. I'll figure it out before I get there. Wherever there is.
Hey! Hey, April, wait up! Where you going? Wait! Don't leave me here!
Okay, glad you're okay at least, Crow. Just fly and catch up with her. Epilogue. Threads.
And so the story goes.
Is that it? But whatever happened to April Ryan? And did that man, Gordon Holloway, become a good and just guardian?
That is the end. If you had studied your scriptures, child, you would know that the 13th guardian was the last guardian to watch over the balance.
Was it after his reign that the worlds were reunited?
During his reign, not long after the events I have just described.
Please tell us more. Tell us what happened to April and about the reunification of Stark and Arcadia.
I think I will save those stories for another night. I'm feeling tired. and it is late. I would see you out, but my legs.
Thank you, Lady Alvani. We'll find our way out ourselves. Thank you again for your hospitality and for your story.
And so the story goes. How strange it was to tell it again. To remember April Ryan. That was such a long, long time ago. And now my story is almost over as well.
You're as healthy as ever. You still got a lot of life left in you. Wish I was half as lucky.
Crow.
Don't say that. You're okay. You can still fly.
Fly, yes. But those cute little birds, they don't seem to appreciate that. They're holding out for their young, handsome suitors, and they don't have time for an old crow like me.
Well, you got me, Crow. Isn't that something?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Of course. Unless you're not planning on going out there again, are you? On a new adventure? 'Cause, I don't know. I'm kinda happy staying here.
Don't worry, Crow. I think our adventuring days are over. That doesn't mean we can't tell stories, does it?
No, definitely not. Tell me one. Tell me the one about the young, beautiful warrior princess who single-handedly won the War of the Balance.
I don't remember it quite like that, Crow, but let's see. This story begins a long, long time ago, when Stark and Arcadia were still to be reunited, and the Guardian was still on his throne.
And that's the longest journey. I mean, when this game came out and there were no sequels, or even with the second game, there was always a lot of speculation as to who exactly Lady Alvane was. And, well, I know the answer right now because I've played all 3 games. I will pretend a bit as if I don't know. And what people generally thought, and I think it's pretty clear, is Lady Alvane was some version of April. Because, I mean, Crow's there and everything. But never had any real way of figuring that out. It's all just speculation, you know? Could be her. Could be somebody else. Who knows? But yeah. This game has always been what I consider my favorite. Because, I mean, I love adventure games, and I think this is the game that did it for me. It's just such an intricate and deep world. You can learn so much about it and its characters and everything. Even if it's not entirely relevant to the story in terms of like progressing the game or something like that, but you can still just learn a lot of stuff. And that's awesome for me. I just love getting into worlds, and these worlds are extremely interesting to me anyway. And playing a game where the protagonist was a woman as a child, very formative. And she's always been one of my favorite characters. Very real, relatable, funny, interesting. Her upbringing, background is pretty unique for a protagonist, at least at that time, to me. And even now, I don't necessarily find characters with that kind of background. And I really love her voice actress. She just has such a real voice. Just a real good voice. And Crow. Always loved Crow. I always wanted a stuffed animal of him. I loved him. I still love him, but yeah. This is the classic hero's journey, but thrown on its head. Because who we thought was actually the hero all along and was going to be the Guardian, it ended up she wasn't. I mean, she still did save the world, because without her, I mean, none of this would have happened. But she just wasn't the hero in how she thought she would be. And we're back on the menu. We do have the Book of Secrets, which I don't think I've looked at since I was little either. I like vaguely remember it, but welcome, traveler, to the Book of Secrets. This book is a magical book containing spoken words, music, and strange images uncovered by our ancients and locked away in the great library of the Dark People to be kept hidden until the day of reunification. You may read this book, but tread softly within, for who knows what may happen if this magic is released into the Twin Worlds. Outtakes and stuff. April's rubber ducky fetish.
It's a rubber ducky. It's a rubber... I can't say nothing.
I love my rubber ducky. What's so funny about the word green?
It's a bottle containing a green essence. It's a bottle containing a green...
Sarah and her mouth.
It's Captain Neverbait. My mouth.
Shang, what was that word again?
A map of Shangegriel? Shangangriel? Why can't these magical words just have places? Shangegriel. Changangriel? Real. Shangegriel.
Not sure if that was a bug or a glitch, whatever. Sleeping on the job. You are feeling very sleepy.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his old blood. Excuse me.
That made me yawn, actually. Speaking in tongues. Nonsense.
That is.
She sure can swallow.
Way to go, Donald Duck.
What does that mean? African or European? I don't know. Rehearsing on the spot. How to learn your lines in 15 seconds.
Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea.
A fine what? Go wash your mouth, young lady.
Man, you got a fine fart.
Okay. The right O. Drama 101.
Oh.
Oh, last line's it's more of a line on the wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Sorry. It's more like... Okay,
19.
Oh.
That's fine.
I can give you a different one if you want. It's supposed
No,
to.
it's okay.
I wish I could better hear what the director's saying. How are you? Or something to that effect.
How are you? This came out very oddly.
Indeed it did. Keep quiet back there. Damn that no good director.
Would you mind helping me with... Sorry. A few questions.
And then there's that Shang word again. Don't look at me like that.
It's a map of Gang, Schubert. It's a map of the Westlands. What?
That one reminded me of Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek when she's doing the wine ad. April gets back to her roots. Irish curses.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph now, what do you be doing?
The sound of Sarah's posterior. The butt of a joke? Or was it the other way around?
15.
My butt on the scene. I'm getting comfy so you don't hear that.
Never again. Ever. And that's a promise, too.
I'm sinking. Oof. Ah! I made it. I'm never doing anything like that again, ever.
A demanding director. That was great. Let's do it again.
Ah! I'm killing a big old scary thing, aren't I? What is she gonna do? Go, she's gonna attack, isn't she?
Just give us some alternative.
All right, I'll give you an alternative.
I appreciate her response. She shouldn't sound like she has taken something down. I've lost the script, so improvise.
I don't have a script.
Oh, say thanks.
I have
Just say thanks.
Thanks.
Wow, that was weird. I'm wearing headphones, and I've never played this game wearing headphones, and that was actually going from left to right. Or actually, sorry, right to left. It's been a long, long day, and we could all do with some sleep.
The shades are drawn. The shades are drawn. The shades are drawn. The shades are drawn. The shade. The shit.
Why are we whispering? Because we can.
I can give you 3 more.
Hook me up. It's time to rock and roll.
Okay, hook me up. Okay.
Sarah makes like a horse and gallops. That's a Winnie, actually. Cold mozzarella or whatever. There's nothing less appetizing.
No can do, guy. This has got to be delivered now before it gets cold. You know how Mr. McAllen hates it when his pizza is cold.
Mozzarella.
That too.
Sarah gets deja vu in a major way. Did she or didn't she?
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first... Didn't I say this stuff already?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I swear I did. Like the first day.
74.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst.
Naxus is having problems stumbling over words.
It is said that after the
Abnaxis has 3 unpronounceable children. Who the hell is that?
she gave birth to our 3 female children. Abratha, Ableeks, and you gotta be kidding.
The art of staying in character. Thief.
Ah, girl, you're taking me line. That's my line. Can we go back? She started.
Umbrianos is getting impatient. Rolling.
35.
No.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph now,
No,
what
no,
do you
no,
be doing?
no, let me get that back now. Okay, now let's be doing it now. We'll be rolling now. Go ahead.
Rolling.
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
Burns flipper blows. Dar she blows.
Blow me, baby? Blow me hard, huh?
Okay. Frightening tales from the flipper's childhood. Mutant nuns.
She's enormous. She's fucking huge. You wouldn't fucking believe how fucking huge. The fucking biggest nun you ever seen. Unfucking believable. She's fucking wicked huge. Kick my ass.
The dangers of improvisation. Convenient arrangement.
Weird fucking things. They're trying to control these powers he has. They fuck up big time, though. And the kid is totally screwed up. He's split in like 7 pieces. He's like, in some spiritual way, he's one part chaotic, the other part toaster oven, then there's like a logic part, and then he's like plastic. He's completely fucked. appliance. And he's like a toaster oven.
The high cost of acting. Bleep off, basically.
Did I not tell you to fuck off?
Yeah, but...
So? Fuck off. Already? Did I stutter? Jesus Christ. You want me to spell it out like with letters at an athletic game?
Sorry.
When actors admit their mistakes. Save time by staying in character.
And a double order of Cheesum's fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melting goat cheese. I screwed that up, let's go back. And a double order of Cheesum fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
Geography lesson. Shouldn't they know stuff like this?
South, I guess. From what I can remember the old man's stories about the sea, Tagate would be the closest civilized island.
Oops, sorry about that. That's Tagate.
Tagate was my second choice.
As soon as he said that, I was like, Tagate? You can't fool the director. He knows this shit.
I'm going to have to ask that you leave now.
Can we get that last one again?
Yeah, I can't fool you.
Tobias gathers dust, and Ron is sorry.
It has been gathering dust forever over heavily. Sorry. Love this. Go ahead. One more. Quacky. Quacky. Whoops. Okay. That was too hot. Like, give it more air in there. Indeme res templa sans vermine. Fuck. Want to do it again?
Wow. Okay, he was sounded like vocal exercises or something. Ron exercises his vocal cords. Or at least we hope he is.
All right.
Okay. Let's look at some images. This is a selection of pre-production art from The Longest Journey. Click the next button to see more pictures and the back button to return to the main menu. Got it. Oh, it'd be cool if we could, like, I don't know, get some kind of description. Actually, wait, I think this is the Tyran. Interesting hair. That's the farm in Marcuria when she's going... Is that to the Northlands, or I guess like further into the Northlands? Although I just realized, yeah, it wasn't like this before though. It was like those mountains with those like figures carved into them, blowing horns. That's the Stickmen for sure. I have no idea who that's supposed to be. The marketplace. This is the, what was the term for it? The temple? I don't remember what it was called. I mean, I know that's not Tobias. I don't know who that is. The Enclave. Outside and above. Inside the cloisters. I don't know who that is either. That's Cortez. Wow, from drawing to 3D render, I guess. That's McAllen. That's the Gribbler. Definitely don't forget that face. God, look at all that spittle. Jeez. This is... not entirely sure. Maybe this is supposed to be Marcuria, or when we were in the forest or something? Oh wait, maybe it's the... Oop. There's no like... okay. Oh, and I can't even... Really? Wow. Okay. Well. I think this is supposed to be the Enclave. That's the center of the marketplace. That's Obnaxus's abode, but shorter, I guess. Maybe this is where Roper Clax was? This is Venice, I think? The canal? That's definitely the port of Mercuria. That's the very first scene with the egg and April and the tree. That's the police because it says so right there. I can make the heads and ornaments. Okay, good job. Whoever made this. Roper Clax's cauldron. I think this is Roper Clax's castle, actually. I guess maybe that's the White Dragon. Hello, 180 centimeters. That's Stark. Just kind of an overview of the architecture. White cliffs. I feel like this might have been the Way to West house or something at some point. The Gribbler's house. Don't forget that either. Not really sure who any of these people are. Oh, I think this is the guard who, like the Vanguard's guard. No idea who this would be. This is music that for some reason or other, usually other, didn't make it into the game or was never intended to be used in the game. I'm just going to play it a little bit, probably, unless I really like a song. A fun little mix. April dub. I feel like I remember
Weird things have been happening lately. 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 Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody. The day we met, we clicked instantly. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's convenient, and it's got
This is an interesting one.
I'm quite certain I am insane. 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 Definitely. It's not that small.
What an ending. Maestro Bob weaves his magic, prelude in C minor. Okay, this is definitely for the music in the church, or the cathedral, I mean. Arcadian test, an early suggestion for Arcadian music. Unused FMV music, written as a possible score for a video sequence. That is very dramatic. Okay, another arcading experimentation. Setting out to sea, also known as sailing the seas of cheese. This is so, I don't know, stereotypical, if that's the word. Cliche, that's probably the word. Early concept for the temple and marketplace video sequence. Looping ambiance music for the space station corridors. This is very ominous. All right, well, that's everything. Just want to once again thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate it, especially on my very first Let's Play. It was really fun playing this again. I don't even remember the last time I played it, to be honest. It's been a while. And it's nice to see how your reactions and connections and everything change when you experience something you haven't in a while and compare it to how you felt about it before. Well, hope y'all have a good one. See you later.